Tuesday morning. It is perfect weather as we gear up for the 89th annual Independence Day celebration in the great city of McAllen. I'm Roxanne Lerma.
Happy 4th of July, folks. I'm Roy Cantu, and with us today is Mayor Jim Darling, who's getting ready to start the parade.
Happy 4th of July. Yes, sir. It's a great day.
I know you were down at the Patriotic program. How was it?
It was great. You know, it was everything about America. We had great speeches. We had politicians. We had a little protests. It's all things that make what our country a great country, you know. And so I thought it was very refreshing and enjoyed it.
I know you're a veteran, Mayor. What does it mean for you?
Well, you know, it's kind of a special day. It's a celebration of our birthday and all the things that it stands for. And so I know myself and a lot of veterans, we went in because we believe in our country. And being here on our country's birthday is very, very important.
And Mayor, nobody does it like our great city of McAllen. I mean, it's a day-long celebration. We kick it off with our parade, and we have our fireworks tonight.
We had the speeches this morning.
Yeah, the speeches this morning.
And McAllen Town Band did a fantastic job, as they always do.
And, so we want to invite our folks to come on out.
Yeah, and they have an aquatic show, right? Do we have an aquatic
show?
Yeah,
1 to 4, you can go swim and cool off.
Esther Williams, for all you old people, would know that. Yeah. So it's a great day to be in McAllen. You know, God's given His grace in our city, and we really appreciate that. And so this is a fantastic day.
All right, so are you going to say hi to everybody out on the route?
Yeah, I wave and I'm pretty good at that.
Is everybody asking you for selfies yet?
No, I haven't. I had a couple of selfies.
Yeah, you see, I knew it.
But we'll have it's a great day. A lot of people on the parade route, and the weather's holding up. It's still rather pleasant, I think. You know,
yeah, let's go ahead and keep it under 90 at least during the parade, right?
Under 90. You know, we're tough. We're South Texans. We're McAllenites. We could take a little heat, so we'll be okay.
Thanks, Mayor. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Everybody.
He's got to go board the railroad.
Enjoy your parade.
Okay, thank you.
And we're going to start it off with our McAllen Police Department Honor Guard, a ceremonial unit that is composed of volunteer officers. They take time out of their busy schedules, and they're highly motivated, and they help out with the Honor Guard whenever they can. They maintain a high standard of appearance and conduct. Our McAllen Police Department Honor Guard is responsible for carrying and posting the colors at all our special events, and unfortunately the Honor Guard also provides funeral honors for fallen police officers. So the McAllen Police Department Honor Guard will be kicking off the festivities as usual today.
And they're at attention right now, and here they go. And we're off with the 89th annual 4th of July parade for the city of McAllen.
All our folks standing up to pay their respects to our Honor Guard, as it should be. That's what we're celebrating today, that beautiful flag right there. We have our Texas flag. We even have our city seal flag now is joining us. That's right, and here we go with our Grand Marshal, State Senator Juan Chuy Hinojosa.
The state senator served his country with distinction from 1966 to 1968 in Vietnam and has received a number of awards for his public service during more than 20 years as an elected representative of South Texas. Currently, he proudly represents the people of District 20.
And Senator Hinojosa, a great friend to the city of McAllen. He's always working with us and for us to help us with our projects here in our great city.
Next up, Roxanne, look who it is.
Hello, there's Miss Sandra Darling and our great Mayor Jim Darling. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank the mayor for his service to our country. Mayor Darling served in the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Navy Reserve. And we also have members of our city commission on board the train.
Commissioner Joaquin J. Zamora, District 2, along with his wife Elizabeth and daughter Emily Zamora.
I love it, they have music going.
Commissioner Omar Quintanilla, District 3, joined by his wife Nidia and children Joaquin and Elisa. Commissioner Veronica Whitaker, District 6, joined by her husband and Michael, and they adopted several kids in the back.
Wow,
they're their neighbors.
There goes Commissioner Veronica, she's on the caboose.
Here's up next in the parade lineup, Senator Ted Cruz. Senator Cruz won a decisive victory in both the Republican primary and the general election, despite having never before been elected to office. He is the first Hispanic American to serve as a U.S. Senator representing Texas and is one of 3 senators of Cuban descent.
Yeah, and he was actually over at Archer Park earlier this morning for the patriotic program, and I heard it went really well. Actually, Mayor's the one that was the little bird that said it went really well.
Here's the Liberty Bell, Roxanne. South Texas STC veterans.
Right, this impressive float features a replica of the iconic Liberty Bell, brought to you by the Parks and Rec Department here in McAllen. On board, we have members of the South Texas College Student Veterans Association chapter that were members of the U.S. Navy and Marines. They provide returning and retired military veterans and dependents of military veterans attending STC with resources, support, and advocacy needed to succeed in higher education and even after graduation. So they do a lot of great work for our veterans.
Up next is U.S. House of Representatives Congressman Vicente Gonzalez, riding in this classic Cadillac convertible. Is Congressman Vicente Gonzalez. He is serving his first term this year and is actively fighting for the rights of working families and students.
That's a super cool car that the congressman is in.
This is an awesome float. Here to represent the McAllen Airport is a patriotic plane decorated like the American flag. It's beautiful.
It, you know, if it's a plane, it looks awesomely like a rocket ship or spaceship too.
I know the McAllen International Airport is just doing incredible right now. I got to use it yesterday coming home from a Chicago trip, and it was
The remodeling is amazing, right?
Yeah, the expansion, it's awesome.
Yeah, the expansion. You know, I was actually in Houston, and I'm not knocking Houston, but you can't even charge your phones on the chairs, and here at the McAllen Airport you can, and it's so handy when you can just plug in. I mean, they just are doing great things over at our McAllen International Airport. And turning the corner here, we're starting with our district representatives.
Let's wave to Representative Sergio Munoz.
That's right, he is the representative for District 36. Sergio, always so awesome with us. We went up actually for RGV Day at the Capitol, which it's now turned into RGV Day. We no longer have just a McAllen Day, and it's great. We all go as a delegation. He was so warm, so friendly, so receptive.
Up next is, of course, Representative Bobby Guerra from District 41, which covers most of McAllen.
Bobby also met with us during our trip to the Capitol in Austin. His staff is amazing, and he's doing great things for the city of McAllen. Actually worked really hard on securing the grant that we got recently for Quinta Mazatlan. He was instrumental in that, so we want to thank our representative for that.
Here's the McAllen Fire Department Honor Guard. They assist with funerals. They assist in providing firefighters' families who have lost. They have their McAllen Stair Climb coming up in September. You can still register. We participate every year, and it's done by the incredible men from the McAllen Fire Department.
And now we're joined by the U.S. Border Patrol. You know, that's an old and tried and true method, but they still patrol the border on horseback, and it works. We want to thank the U.S. Border Patrol for joining us. This is their Wild Mustang Horse Adoption Program. You're seeing the horses from that. So they bring in the horses for adoption, and then they use them to patrol the river. So it's a win-win situation there. Oh my God, look at that.
That is a beautiful float.
That is so gorgeous.
This beautiful patriotic float, brought to you by the McAllen Parks and Recreation, features a massive American bald eagle along with the reproduction of Mount Rushmore adorning the sides. South Texas College is committed to continue supporting veteran students and their families. STC's Office of Veteran Affairs provides quality educational opportunities to qualifying veterans, dependents, and active military personnel.
Student veterans that are on that float served as members of the United States Army and include several officers and members of STC's Student Veterans Association. So thank you for joining us. STC always shows up for our 4th of July celebration.
Up next is the American Legion Family 15th District Drill Team.
This entry is composed of members of the American Legion family who advocate for our veterans and servicemen and women. They travel across the state of Texas to present the POW MIA Remembrance Ceremony. And actually, this 4th of July is their 20th anniversary, so they're celebrating the 4th and their anniversary today. And now we're starting off with our South Texas Military Vehicle Preservation Association. They are dedicated to the preservation, restoration, display, and education of military vehicles. These vehicles were actually featured in World War II and other American wars.
This organization works closely with local veterans organizations at several annual events to honor their sacrifice and preserve the equipment they fought with.
That's a really cool undertaking that they are taking the time to preserve, maintain, take care of, refurbish, remodel these vehicles because they are part of our history.
And I'm seeing the little kids' faces as these vehicles cross, and they're smiling, they're pointing. I take it they've never seen something like this.
I'm seeing your face, and I think you want to get on those Jeeps.
I sure do. I was thinking about getting a Jeep. Sort of pushes me to get one.
I know. We're pondering the vehicles right now, and so this is a really good display of what you could be looking at, Mr. Roy Cante.
I know, I truly need a car. I'll take that Jeep.
Again, these military Jeeps and vehicles were active. They were actually active and used during World War II, and they are in pristine condition.
This is truly McAllen's community parade. Folks here in McAllen enjoy participating.
Yeah, they really are community oriented.
Yeah, and expressing their patriotism.
Is that Sean up there from ASAP Printing? That's Sean and Starla up there. I want to be on board that vehicle. I mean,
their babies are beautiful.
I know.
Look at this float. I love the band.
They're rocking out.
Recycling Center. Kirby, the recycling mascot, wants to celebrate freedom from waste by recycling.
That's right. Everyone can be a hero by using the blue bin to recycle plastic, paper, aluminum, tin, and glass.
The department also offers free paper shredding year-round. So it's really incredible. They shred it for you. You just take it to them. You can stay there to watch it if you have to, but it's really nice.
That's right. So remember, the 4th of July is a family affair, fireworks, barbecue, and filling our blue bin, which not many cities have, Roy.
Yes, and here's Betty Ramirez Lara, Rotary District 5930, District Governor, riding in a patriotic Jeep.
Woo, bringing in
Governor,
style.
Betty Ramirez Lara. She is the 103rd Rotary International District Governor.
And the first Hispanic woman governor. Now we have our motorcycle awareness Save a Life campaign. This group promotes motorcycle safety and awareness. Remember, we want you to share the road and look twice to save a life.
And of course, with the city's Run, Ride, and Share campaign, we totally agree.
That's right. This parade entry includes Harley Davidson and Honda motorcycle models. If you can't see them, you can hear them.
Here's the Military Order of the Purple Heart, McAllen Chapter 5077.
Chartered by Congress in 1958, the Military Order of the Purple Heart is composed of military men and women who receive the Purple Heart Medal for wounds that they suffered in combat. So today is especially special for them. So thank you for your service.
Aboard these vehicles are Charter Commander Tony Cordova and Chapter Service Commander Daniel Romero.
We also have chaplains Don Bocanegra and Zenden Iracheta.
And here we have Lax. Is this Lax?
Yes,
Fine Furniture.
beautifully decorated in fireworks, Roy.
Lax is celebrating its 82nd anniversary this year and would like to thank the community for all its support throughout the years. celebrating Independence Day proudly and wishing everyone a happy 4th of July from the Lax family.
And Lax was a big supporter of our McAllen holiday parade, and I was correct. I'm just saying, you stand corrected. It's December 2nd.
It's December 2nd?
Yes, it is December 2nd.
Awesome.
They hosted that awesome competition where you got to ride in the parade on a lounger.
Yeah. And they also had the fan in the stand. They had 3 or 4 lazy boys.
Yeah, they were front row Joes. They got to, recline and enjoy Cole Beasley and Darius Jackson, our Dallas Cowboys.
That was the best seat in the house.
It really was. That was actually the name of the contest, Roy. The best seat in the house. How did you know that?
I don't know.
You're so smart, Roy.
We live parade year round now.
I know. This is true.
And they're on their way.
Actually, the South Texas Indian Dancers Association was organized by the Soto family way back in 1971, before I was born, right? I'd like to point that out.
I was already born.
The association was created as a way to preserve the culture and the traditions of the Lipan Apache.
This is their 46th entry in the McAllen annual parade.
Wow.
They're, on this day, they celebrate the birth of our nation and salute the men and women who have served to make it free.
So we're going to sit back and enjoy our South Texas Indian dancers. We have got to give them kudos, Roy, because they're going to do that all the way down the route. Not easy.
Not easy at all.
Fun, but not easy.
But it's a relatively nice morning.
It is. It's beautiful, actually. Last year we were way more breezy, and it's nice. We just have a nice little breeze. It's not bad at all. We're really enjoying it. Up next, we have McAllen ISD.
Promoting the summer food program, the school district is working with the city throughout the summer to provide all children
with meals, and actually that's MISD School Board President Tony Forina. We've known Tony for years, back in the B104 days, and now he's working hard for our kids in the city of McAllen, so we appreciate him and his awesome wife Miriam. Oh, he's on board with his kiddos. I see Tony Jr. right there in the white sunglasses. He's very 4th of July festive. I think Tony's going to be a little jealous once he sees our number 25 entry right there. That's School Board Vice President Larry Esparza. That's a ride. That is a super cool vehicle. We've had a lot of classic models in this 89th annual celebration. More than usual, I think.
Yep. This is
Sam Saldivar.
Yeah.
Another one of our school board trustees, Mr. Sam Saldivar Jr., also in one of those classic automobiles that are gracing our Main Street Parade this year. We're 28 entries in, still a long ways to go.
Up next is school board trustee in this white vehicle is Marco Suarez.
Oh, okay, it's Marco Suarez, gotcha. There he is.
This is the Sons of the American Legion. The American Legion program is the largest organization in the country honoring the veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces. Sons of the American Legion members include men of all ages whose parents or grandparents served in the U.S. military and were eligible for American Legion membership. Look at this beautiful float.
That's the Royal Court joining us today on this beautiful white and gold float. They are the Royal Court of McAllen. We have seniors that are representing each of the 3 City of McAllen community centers. That's Lark, Las Palmas, and Palmview community centers. They, of course, offer senior programs for all persons over the age of 50, and it is super popular here in the city of McAllen. You can't have a parade without
Royalty.
the drum corps.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, without the royalty, you're right.
Yeah, you were thinking drum corps. Here's the McAllen Parks and Recreation Dance and Cheer team. Join Dance and Cheer Camp to make friends and have an exciting summer.
That's right, and at dance camp you learn all types of dances like ballet, hip hop, and jazz.
And at Cheer Camp, you will learn chants, cheers, jumps, and stunts. You should have read all this because you were a cheerleader.
I was a cheerleader, and my daughter is a UTSA cheerleader now, right? So she's doing lots of stunts and jumping and cheering.
This is the McFun Band, Roxanne, what we were waiting for.
It.
This amazing band is made up of the students from all three McAllen high schools, Nicky Rowe Memorial High School and McAllen.
Oh, we have a Mackay Bulldog back here supporting.
No, it's okay.
Hey, no, don't be sorry. You got to be loud and proud.
We have a mama behind us who's shouting for her kid.
Yeah, she's a Bulldog all the way. You can't have a parade without this. Let's
No.
just enjoy this for a second. Up next, we have the United Cities Car Club. They were established in '85 here in McAllen by founder and president Alfredo Trevino. Celebrating over 30 years, United Cities Car Club enjoys coming to McAllen's parade to show their custom-built vehicles. Roy? Okay, but does your vehicle do that, or will your future vehicle do that?
It could.
I don't think so.
I like the artwork on the side.
Look at the gold rims. Up next, we have our VFW post color guard from 2369. That's VFW post 2369. This post is under the command of Roberto Martinez, and just last year they were awarded All-State and All-American honors. Next up, we have Las Palmas Ballet and Folklorico.
Established in 1989, this program, known as the Jewel of McAllen, has seen hundreds of participants excel in cultural and traditional dance. The group performs throughout the community at events including Palm Fest, Feast of Sharing, National Night Out, and many more. And here are our friends from HEB with the Statue of Liberty. Here we have the replica of the Statue of Liberty brought to you by our sponsors, HEB and the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department.
Celebrating 87 years in the Valley, HEB is the sponsor of the City of McAllen Independence Day celebration, so thank you to HEB.
On board, they have partners who have served in the armed forces.
Oh, that's awesome.
HEB would like to wish the Rio Grande Valley a safe and happy 4th of July.
They always do so much for their partners, and that's a familiar face right there. That's another one of our McAllen ISD school board trustees.
Conrado Ito Alvarado.
That's right, that's Ito, and he's holding the banner for the Capable Kids Foundation, which we have worked very closely with here in the city of McAllen.
Incredible organization. If you ever want to know where you can give some money to donate, some time, that's the organization. They're
That's
awesome.
right. So thank you to Ito and the Capable Kids for joining us this 89th annual 4th of July celebration.
And Roxanne, coming up is the Alhambra Alamo Caravan number 269.
That's right, Alhambra is a nonprofit international Catholic fraternal organization that has assisted developmentally disabled persons. They also commemorate Catholic heritage, and they provide a social forum for the members and families, and they've been doing that for more than 100 years, Roy.
This year, Mosara Caravan donated $6,000 to RGV Special Olympics and $5,000 to Camp University here in McAllen.
And you know that money goes a long way, so thank you to the Alhambra Caravan number 260 for joining us.
Okay, the other one I want to just let people know. You see them at polling places, you see them out there. This is not the McAllen Fire Department, this is their association, which is a union. The McAllen Firefighters Association department mascot Sparky is dressed as Uncle Sam on the float.
That's right. I hear a lot of ruckus back there. Are we gonna dance?
Burger King always goes. That's Burger King. They
I
always do
know,
a
they're
great
always
job.
a little extra, right? Oh my God, and this is like the song of the summer.
You know it, Roxanne.
I do.
Despacito.
Even the king enjoys celebrating Independence Day. The entry features a wonderfully patriotic display along with the Whopper Hopper and staff from throughout the region. Let's just enjoy Despacito.
Well, look at Burger King. He's got the Despacito. I didn't know he was Latino.
Of course he is. He's in the valley. I really love that song. El Daddy Yankee, Justin Bieber. Actually, Burger King came in with 2 amazing entries. So after the king stops dancing Despacito, we also have the giant Whopper, which makes us even more hungry. You can't do parade without royalty, you mentioned.
Exactly. The Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show Cover Girls. This colorful fiesta float proudly celebrates the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Show. Their mission is to provide a safe and friendly environment for family and community involvement.
They strive to showcase the youth of South Texas through leadership, development, agricultural education, and competitive events. And who doesn't go to the livestock show in Mercedes
It's
spring break
bigger,
week?
It's awesome. I participated when I was in high school many moons ago.
Really, what did you race?
A pig.
You did not.
It was Rupert.
Up next, we have the James Nicky Rowe Auxiliary Post 2369, named after James Nicky Rowe, a McAllen native, a very famous McAllen native, who was a POW during the Vietnam War, and he actually escaped after 5 years in captivity. Amazing story.
These members are here to help honor our veterans by helping them and our community. If you have a spouse, parent, grandparent, child, or sibling that has served in a foreign war, they are looking for you.
That's right. And now we have Lone Star National Bank, and Cowboy Cash is joined by our favorite RGV Toros mascot. We also have the Toros cheerleaders. Lone Star National Bank is happy to celebrate the 4th of July with us today and proud to be the Valley's bank.
And support Edinburgh with their stadium and the Toros, because I think it's important to support,
Yeah, our Valley events for sure. And now here comes Team Red, White, and Blue. These patriotic participants are dedicated to enriching the lives of America's veterans by connecting them to their community through physical and social activities.
It is an all-inclusive organization for veterans, non-military, and families.
So thank you to Team Red, White, and Blue for joining us this happy 4th of July in the city of McAllen. This float was handcrafted by our amazing City of McAllen crew from Parks and Rec. They stripped down and then they extended an F-250 truck. Santa's sleigh has even been upgraded with GPS coordinates and a guidance system that will trim down on his delivery time so he can be down your chimney on December 25th.
That means he's going to have extra time to enjoy all the milk and cookies that the kiddos leave out for him. Santa's team of 9 reindeer was also carefully crafted to ensure a safe trip from the North Pole down to McAllen.
That's right, and we will see the big man on board December 2nd there for the McAllen Holiday Parade.
Here's the Loyal Service Post 37, American Legion.
State Commander Walter Evie is on board. This organization focuses on service to veterans. And there we have Fuchetto's comedy band of writers in literacy discussion. Led by South Texas College professors and STC student members of the Wild Club, the Writers in Literacy Discussion are the oldest organization at STC, and they strive to promote all creativity.
Their performances are always so fun and entertaining to watch.
That's American Legion Auxiliary Loyal Service Unit 37. This entry includes the Department of Texas President, Mary Ann Paul, and District 15 President, Linda Miller, along with Unit 37 President, Gail Ryan.
This particular unit has shipped over 100 boxes of treats from McAllen to soldiers overseas, so thank you for that.
That's right. Thank you to the American Legion Auxiliary, Unit 37. Thank you for all their help.
And we hear some music, Roxanne.
That's right. Here is another beautifully patriotic float featuring country music by the Tony Pettis Band.
All right.
Let's see if they play us a tune.
The drummer is actually my friend Marisol's son. Young guy. Started when he was super little. They're amazing, and I see them at Hillbilly all the time.
The RGV Bandidas, these patriotic roller derby players, are the one and only roller derby league in the Valley. 2016 was their first year of competition together, and they held on undefeated record throughout the season.
Nice.
They do a great job.
You don't mess with that, you see?
I
You
know.
see, do you want to go up against the RGV Bandidas? I don't think so, Roy.
Metro McAllen currently operates 7 intra-city transit bus routes and a paratransit bus service for eligible patrons.
The bus system hubs out of the downtown terminal facility where passengers can connect to a whole bunch of international, national, regional, and intra-city destinations. We have an awesome bus station, El Central, as it's known.
And they have some B-cycles up there.
Oh yeah,
Of course, they're scattered throughout the hike and bike trails. You can find some at the convention center, rent them. You can use them for an hour for free, and then they'll charge you a nominal fee. But use them. I mean, they're incredible. If you don't own a bike or you want to just bike ride one afternoon with your
that's
friends,
the way to do it.
that's the way
McAllen
to do it.
B-Cycle. Here's our entry number 57, the South Texas Mustang Club. And a big treat for all our Mustang lovers in the Rio Grande Valley.
You know, Roxanne, maybe I should look into a Mustang.
Okay, so now we went Jeep, now we went Mustang. Well, since 1994, this family-oriented club has supported local organizations, including the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so it's a lot more than just a car club.
They participate in local community events and host the largest Mustang car show every November at Spikes Ford. And I've gone to that, it's incredible.
Oh, look at the baby.
The Boys and Girls Club.
And they are having boatloads of fun, and they are sponsored by Ron Hoover RV and Marine of Donna. Did you get it? Boatloads of fun, because they're on a boat.
Boatloads. Love it. Summer programs are currently serving over 1,200 members ages 6 to 18. Register for after-school programs and fall sports programs starting August 1st.
I live in Mission, but I work in the city of McAllen, and my son is a big baseball player, and they have the best program in McAllen. I mean, you know, not to knock anybody else's program, but they're so organized. It's so parent-friendly. I love it. So highly recommend the McAllen Boys and Girls
And
Club.
your child is building memories and getting a lot of experience playing with kids from all across this area.
That's right. Now we have a standing ovations here for our VFW post 8788. The Honor Guard has been serving the area since 1970 by performing military funerals in the Rio Grande Valley.
The average age of the Honor Guard is 80 years old, Roxanne.
80 years young, Roy.
Oh my God. They help with over 120 funerals per year, and this year they have participated in more than 70 funerals already, which is sad because that means our vets are passing away.
And that's right, which is all the more reason that we need to show them due respect. And you can still hear the American Legion Post 37.
This is 8788. Oh, this is 37.
Yeah, they're following behind. They're the children and the youth who represent our community and the future of our country. So a lot of veterans organizations joining us for our 89th annual celebration. They're all armed with their beautiful American flags.
And I know the next group coming up, so I'm not even going to participate, just to say Special thanks to Chief Victor Rodriguez for always being real supportive of the McAllen Crime Stoppers program. That's what's coming up next.
Can I say that you are the Crime Stoppers president?
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, well, Roy is the Crime Stoppers president. So on board, we actually have 2 police trucks, and this is our McAllen Crime Stoppers. These civilian board members work together with the police department to help solve crimes in our community. They're saying hi, Roy. Hi, Roy. Say hi.
Hi there, because we're getting ready for our Viva McAllen Streets event Saturday, August 5th at the McAllen Convention Center.
Right.
Please join us, because this year we're dedicating it to all law enforcement agencies, from officers, from their friends and families, to come join us for a 5K run, 10K run. We're going to have a barbecue cook-off with a reward, grand prize up to $10,000.
I saw that when you guys were putting the commercial together, up to $10,000 for barbecuing.
Dude,
like,
yeah,
I'm there.
It's awesome. And there are the board members. They're super excited.
There's Pablo, our friend Pablo.
It's our annual fundraiser, and it goes back to the program to provide tips, to provide rewards for tips.
That's right. So remember to report any crime or suspicious activity anonymously to 687-TIPS. It really does make a difference for the McAllen Police Department, and we have had crimes that have been solved because somebody calls in anonymously.
And as Chief Rodriguez says, when they have no information, no anything
No
to
leads,
go on, no
yeah.
leads in any case, they rely on Crime Stoppers. So folks, this keeps our community safe. So please contribute. Please participate August 5th at Viva McAllen Streets.
Okay, so I mean, if you're going to get a vehicle, this is another option right here.
Exactly.
This is John LaFata riding a 6-foot tricycle, hoping to promote bicycle safety and also to spread cancer and spina bifida awareness. So, Roy, that's got my biggest vote right now.
Exactly. Team McAllen Cycling Team. We also have a cycling thing at the Viva McAllen Streets, and they help us. They help us with that event.
That's right. That's Mayor Darling's cycling ride, and you can do 20, 40, or 60 miles.
For the last 27 years, Team McAllen has been involved in the developing community bike safety and supporting the community, especially those battling cancer, which we think cancer sucks.
Yes, we do.
And this is America, made up of immigrants, made up of all sorts of people, and this is a beautiful song.
That's Kiki Camacho joining us for the 89th annual Main Street Parade. Let's listen to her for a bit.
And the float's provided by the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department.
Next up, we have Farmers Insurance Vehicle.
It's the Far Centered Church. The Centered Church is a Bible-based. They develop active families of Christ who make Jesus the center of their lives.
And they have some members of the church that are following closely behind their entry, and little ones, young and old, everybody enjoying our Main Street Parade. Okay, we have more royalty, more pageantry. This is entry number 66 that we're kicking off, and this is Elite Productions. Representing the Elite Productions are a lot of beauties. Miss RGV 2017, Miss RGV Teen 2017,
Miss RGV Preteen and Little Miss RGV.
2017,
Okay.
Miss RGV Sweetheart,
Miss Edinburgh Teen and Miss Edinburgh Junior Teen. So, Roxanne, I think we've mentioned every royalty crown in South Texas possibly this morning.
Perhaps. And we have the big queens, and then here's coming the baby queens. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Let's see if we can get a little glimpse of what Emma Isabella Garcia, and she is the Miss RGV Sweetheart 2017, Roy Cantu.
She's a cutie.
She's wearing the crown, and she is wearing it well.
She's got the wave. Look at the little wave.
I know.
I love that.
I mean, she's probably all of 5, and she's got the wave down. She's adorable. If the crown fits, you must wear it. Obviously, it fits her.
She actually likes to wear it, you can tell.
Oh, she's tired. She's already tired. This
Look,
waving is a
I know.
lot.
Look at this pretty thing. Oh my God, and stars and stripes. I love her dress. Look
I
at
love
that.
her dress, and I don't mind that vehicle either. And we're
That's
back
a
to
nice-
vehicle shopping.
That's a nice Audi.
I could see you in that. I could see
I could see
myself
that.
in the passenger
Yeah.
seat for lunch too. Again, that's our beauty queens from Elite Productions. And we're celebrating everything from Miss RGV 2017 to RGV Preteen to Little Miss RGV. We've got it all. Dana Kumperlich, Miss RGV 2017. Are you in the market for Corvettes?
No, it's too small.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice car though. Very American made.
Okay, so Mustang, yes. Corvette,
Yeah,
no.
not so much. Not so much.
Okay, just so that we're clarifying. How about a Beamer, a convertible Beamer?
I know. And there's some, let's mention Janet Vacker, who helps us out for the holiday parade.
That's
From
right.
Bird Ogden dealership. They do an incredible job for the city of McAllen, helping us move all those floats and vehicles and stuff. So big shout out to Janet Vacker and her husband, Robert Vacker.
That's right. And there was Augie that was actually driving that vehicle. He's a huge supporter of the city of McAllen, and Bird Ogden also provides all, and I do mean all, of the vehicles in our McAllen Holiday Parade as well. They are super big supporters. Janet always joins us for the pre-show, and obviously they loaned us some vehicles for today too. So
Obviously.
thank you to Bird Ogden for always supporting our community events in our great city of McAllen. And we've got pageant queens and more pageant queens and more pageant queens.
I think the folks here in the shade are enjoying it, and those across the street with umbrellas are enjoying it just as much.
Maybe they're saying delegas. We're continuing with our pageant queens, and please don't forget to join us right after the parade at Archer Park for the Freedom Festival that runs until 2 p.m. There is entertainment, there is crafts,
And folks,
there are food trucks.
but I also want to invite you to join us for the Games of Texas when they come to McAllen, because you can go as a spectator.
Right.
They do have adult events from, you can be, 5 years old, 6 years old,
Right.
all the way to 89. We
had an 89-year-old
Participant.
pickleball player. Not only that, she won.
Yeah.
She won. She won the pickleball entry, so it was awesome. Okay, check this out. This is our first animated entry ever made by the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department. So we are stepping it up a notch with this giant caterpillar.
It's entirely recycled from the McAllen Airport materials.
Oh, it was made entirely by recycled McAllen Airport materials, and it made its debut at the 2016 McAllen Holiday Parade. One of our commissioners was on board that with the family. I mean, can you imagine how fun that was?
Including the carts attached, this caterpillar is approximately 70 feet long.
Nobody is on board. If they needed volunteers, I mean, I would have done it.
What, like jump on top of it? Or
We
what?
could have thrown Carolina and Laura on
That
there.
would have been nice.
Right?
That would be nice. I think we throw her right now.
Up next, we have our McAllen Swim Club. The McAllen Swim Club is a competitive team under the USA team. So we might have some Michael Phelps in the bunch there.
Swimmers learn swimming techniques and train all year round. With this heat, it would be nice to jump into a pool right about now.
Well, hold on, Roy Cantu. You got to wait till about 1 o'clock. And from 1 to 4, they're going to actually have our public swim over at McAllen Municipal Pool. So it'll be the perfect time to go and refresh yourself.
And continue the 4th of July festivities.
Yeah, I mean, we have it all planned out in the city of McAllen. You can enjoy the parade, then you can go to Archer Park, then you can go swimming, then you can BBQ, because we all want to eat on the 4th of July, right? And then we have, of course, our concert in the sky tonight, which is, kind of culminates all the festivities for us.
And a big shout out to the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department for coordinating and moving this parade along.
That's right, we have the South Texas Mopars coming up next, entry number 69. And we have a little bit of everything here, Roy.
We have a 1969 Plymouth Barracuda,
I don't know what that is, but it sounds super cool.
a 1971 Dodge Challenger, a 2010 SRT Grand Cherokee, and a 2015 SRT Charger.
Okay, so I'm guessing that that one right there is not the 1969 Plymouth Barracuda?
No.
No, it's not.
It could be. That looks pretty old.
Not 1969 old.
That looks.
Okay, this is it. It's the silver one, right?
It's
Behind
the
the
silver
green
one.
one.
It's the silver one.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Plymouth Barracuda. Oh, we're going back to our song for...
That is the song.
Oh,
of the
the
year.
evil bee. Look, the evil bee. So you have the good bee, which is the transformer bee, and then you have the evil bee, which is the green bee. There's the Barracuda, and oh, I like their license plate. Right there.
Yeah.
Says it all. Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, there you go. It's a beautiful car.
You know, people say that we're a little cocky about the state of Texas, but I mean, come on, let's just face it, we are the best state.
It's a Texas state of mind, you know?
It is, I like it.
When you're the biggest state, you sort of tend to feel big.
El Pollo Loco is coming up next, and
Always
they always
has-
has a fast and friendly staff that is eager to serve their deliciously healthy food.
They constantly have new items and promotions, so keep an eye out for them.
It's right here by our office, by City Hall.
Yes, so good.
We're dancing. Again, despacito. That's a cool entry. Everybody's all about Statue of Liberty today.
Uh-huh.
Here comes the Green Beret, now at their new location on 2316 North 10th Street.
This family-owned business is going on 35 years of supplying military supplies, martial arts swords, police gear, and more. Make sure to visit. The veterans are always welcome. And veterans are always welcome.
That's right, the veterans are always welcome there. And you can see on the other side of the banner, if we could take a shot of the guy that's accompanying those kids, that's a cool way to be walking the route. Oh man, we didn't get it. Oh, there, Juana, our roving camera is gonna get that guy. Okay, so do you wanna be wearing that along the route?
I don't know.
Do not mess with Texas, buddy.
I do like cool Halloween costumes, but I don't think that's really a Halloween costume. It's like they use that stuff.
I think Juana Alfaro, our freelance cameraman that's out there, is probably a little scared to be following that guy right there.
I think so too. The kids feel real safe though.
Yeah, right? They're like, don't mess with us. We're with this guy. Up next, we have the Vet Center, the Department of Veterans Affairs.
Here they come.
The goal of the Vet Center is to ensure that all eligible veterans and their families are provided quality clinical services here in South Texas, and so we appreciate them. Beep, beep. Thank you to our Department of Veterans Affairs, and especially thank you to our veterans today. We are celebrating our nation's birthday, and we wouldn't be celebrating without them.
Yeah, exactly. Up next is Palm Fest. The McAllen International Float is showcasing hints of what you may find at Palm Fest, including heritage-themed costumes.
This Texan-themed float is a perfect tribute to our Palm Fest. Oh, I see Spud! Spud on board. They are celebrating their 12th anniversary this October the 7th and 8th, so you definitely want to join them and do not miss Palm Fest. Okay, and again, kudos to our McAllen Parks and Rec Department, because this giant guitar is brought to you by Parks and Rec. This huge star-spangled guitar is approximately 25 feet long.
And my favorite, dancing horses. How you can make a horse to dance is incredible.
Gato
She
did.
did. Let's see if she jumps on one horse today.
Where's Gato when we need her?
She's looking.
She's scared is what she's doing. She's running.
They're beautiful animals.
They really are. You know, I don't even know how to ride a horse, much less make a horse dance. So that's amazing. And we have a lot of riders this year. Like,
Yeah.
They just keep on coming. Hey, you cannot have the parade or have the horses without those guys.
The Poopa Scoopas. Love these guys.
Thank you, Pooper Scoopers!
They're from the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department. and we'll pull in the heavy duty there, following the horses and cleaning up the street.
Hey, you gotta give them their due respect.
If you were ever in a band, you always love these people because if they were really good, they picked up everything. If not, and you were the
you didn't want to
behind
come.
them,
Yeah, you didn't want to come behind them.
You didn't want to be behind them.
Well, that's a
all.
good thing that our McAllen band was in front of them, right?
Exactly.
There's McAllen Fire Department with engine truck number 1. We want to say, we want to get a little shout out to Chief Rafael Valderas. He's our buddy, our friend, our pal.
Chief Schultz.
Oh yeah, Chief Schultz.
And of course, all the men that work the McAllen Fire Department.
That's right, and our cadets that are now going through the academy. The McAllen Fire Department has its own academy now. We recently went to a graduation. I think it was Alpha 16 was the class, and I don't know, their youngest recruit was 19 years old. He graduated as a McAllen firefighter, 19 years old. I mean, imagine starting a full-fledged career at that age. Amazing. They were so excited for him. That is McAllen Fire Department engine truck number 1. Okay, have you ever been in a fire truck?
Yes, thanks to the McAllen Fire Department.
It didn't throw you off?
No.
Okay, that's good. Here come the Sand Devils Motorcycle Club.
Sand Devils Motorcycle Club, riding these patriotic and military-themed motorcycles, are current and former members of the armed forces. This club is a non-profit organization that is active in local veterans activities such as charity rides and fundraisers and funeral escorts.
Well, you can definitely hear them. And up next, we have our McAllen golf team and all of our Games of Texas teams. Actually, it's Team McAllen for... we're representing our Games of Texas, Roy. We've been talking about it all morning long.
Okay, I'm going to put on my hat now because I have my Games of Texas hat on.
Okay,
too.
so the city of McAllen is excited to host the TAF Summer Games of Texas for the 2nd year, and it is actually at the end of this month. The Games of Texas is an Olympic-style festival promoting high-level competition and sportsmanship.
Both youth and adult athletes will compete across the state for their chance to win gold. Register today for one of the 15 sports available at TAF.com. TAF.com.
And this is basically the Amateur Olympics in the state of Texas. So we are going to have athletes from across the state that are going to descend in McAllen. I mean, from every corner of the state, thousands and thousands of them. You are going, if you go to the stadium, McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium, oh my gosh. The pole vaulting and
everything.
The triple jump, like, just
and it's
incredible.
a spectator sport too, so it's like you want to support the community, go to the event. If there's a nominal fee, it's small, and you will enjoy it. Trust me, when you see these kids giving it their all, trying to get the gold, it's awesome.
And it runs like clockwork, Roy. I was amazed at how you had the races going. Like every few minutes, it was like go, go, go. You've got the starting gun. And they have it together. So kudos to our McAllen Parks and Rec Department. They're going to have an awesome opening ceremony again.
At the convention center.
At the
Last
convention
year was
center.
Phenomenal.
Right.
They really try to mirror the Olympics.
Right, and they did.
And they did. It was awesome. The kids were so into it. It was incredible. And again, you're invited to that.
One of the parents and even one of the coaches last year mentioned that was the best opening ceremony that they have ever had for the Games of Texas. There was paddle boats there at the convention center. They had the bubbles. They had, entertainers. It was awesome.
They turned on a torch just like they do at the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympic torch.
They had a cauldron where they turned it on. It was really nice.
I could carry it for them if they want to.
Yeah.
I'm just, a willing volunteer.
Roxanne, here's balloons and more.
That's right, balloons and more. They've been in business since 2013. They offer balloons, decorations, and personalized gifts. I think the balloons gave it away.
I think so too.
There's just a couple. I feel like we should dance or something.
I know.
Look at the little boy.
I know.
What is it, a donkey?
It's a horse of some sort, Rox, or a cheetah.
A horse?
I don't know.
It's not a cheetah. he's not too enthused right now to be like bathed in balloons. Look at him, there he is. I'm gonna go with horse. My vote's horse. Here come the U.S. Army Reserves. These military vehicles are brought to you by the U.S. Army Reserves, who proudly celebrate the birth of this amazing country on this awesome 4th of July in the city of McAllen, Roy.
I like their jeans.
Okay, we're back to the jeans.
The
Corvette's a
Humvee?
no.
To the Humvee, or what is it?
Yeah.
You know, something like this, you can just push people over.
You know, Roy, if we were to go to like lunch perhaps in that one,
You
we
can
can
take
just
that
throw
whole
everybody.
familia.
Yes, you just throw everybody in the back. I'm still the passenger.
Yeah.
Laura can go in the back.
I always look at these two as celebrities of McAllen.
I mean, they really are. You know, I mean, Gus
Yes,
and Goldie. Yeah.
It's like our Mickey and Minnie in McAllen.
Right?
Yeah.
It's another beautiful float brought to you by the City of McAllen Parks and Rec Department. And as Roy mentioned, the Phenoms, Gus and Goldie are on board.
And they're excited to celebrate Independence Day with us and look forward to seeing you out at the pool this afternoon.
That's right. We have our Aquatica Extreme. That's a mouthful.
Big time.
1 to 4 p.m. You can go for the public swim there at McAllen Municipal Pool. They've got the cool slide now. I've been wanting to try it out. Perhaps we should do a story there.
We should.
Right?
On a nice warm day.
Like today.
Today would be awesome.
Take the GoPro.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting. Here's Advent Pest Solutions. This entry features a 5-star flag that made its debut in 1960 after Hawaii gained statehood in 1959.
Oh, wow.
It has been in use over 55 years. Advest Pest Solutions has over 35 years of experience serving the Rio Grande Valley.
That is Advent Pest Solutions. Oh, we have a bumblebee on board.
And a bumblebee.
The
Mustang Club of America South Texas chapter. For over 20 years, this organization aims to educate the community on the history of the American Ford Mustang. Vehicles from this club have been featured nationally in the Mustang Times magazines.
I feel like they're trying to lure you in, Lord.
I think so too.
Right?
Out of all the vehicles today, Mustangs have been coming down Main Street for this 89th Independence Day parade.
And we've got the newbies, but you're also going to see an old school one. I wonder what year that is. I'm okay with that red one. I mean, it's beautiful. But then there's this.
Then there's this.
Little green and white concoction, little teal. That's the Above All Baby pageant. It features the royal court. King Aidan Reyes is on board. The Royal Prince Damien Saenz, Royal Queen Emily Villegas.
So those are the baby royals.
Yeah, the baby royals. Royal Princess Jocelyn de la Cruz, a Duchess Jocelyn Villarreal, Royal Court member Sarah Lopez, and we even have a Royal Countess, Roy, Karen Peña.
And coming up next is the Door Christian Fellowship.
Cocaine, marijuana, mushrooms, you name it.
We're coming towards the end of the parade.
And
so-
we have our Freedom Festival that's going to be at Archer Park. That's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you can go over there and eat a whole bunch for the 4th of July at our McAllen food trucks. And there's going to be magic shows. Lots of cool stuff going on at Archer Park until 2 p.m. Or you can go swim.
Yeah, exactly. And so for Roxanne, for the 89th Independence Day Parade, we did pretty well.
That's right. It was an awesome event. And actually, we're going to close it out as we always do with our fire department. They're finishing off our festivities today.
And special thanks to our sponsors who put this on.
Right.
Our big sponsor, HEB, and of course the McAllen Parks and Recreation Department, who does an incredible job. They work on this event for months and they put it together. They help us out. We help them out.
We have the Chewies. We have Marcelo Langoni that work on our floats. And I don't know how they concoct these things, but they, came up with the Declaration of Independence float, our Statue of Liberty, the Liberty Bell. So we certainly hope that you enjoy it, and we certainly hope that you're going to join us for the day-long festivities here in the city of McAllen. For the 89th annual celebration, I'm Roxanne Lerma.
And for the city of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantillo.